sees and instantly knows the answer. Just as she says you wouldn't, he takes off towards the androids. 17 is out for a joyride, calling it the Circuit of Death. Anybody who gets hit goes to hell, mowing down several innocents in the process. 18 shouts, "I'm getting bored, let's finish this town already," which catches her brother's attention. Saying one more time she wants to go, they take to the air. Trunks arrives on the scene shortly after but can do nothing but just look on at the devastation. Picking up a child's doll, Trunks looks to the air to find Gohan arriving. On the verge of tears, Trunks utters, "They were all killed by him, Gohan!" Not long later, at Council Court, both Gohan and Trunks regroup on the situation. Gohan straight up admits they don't have the strength to prevent the androids from doing as they please. With tears in his eyes, Trunks sobs that he needs to become stronger as soon as possible and make them pay, and begs Gohan to train him, arguing he doesn't have time to sit still waiting for somebody else to take action. His mother, the innocent people, he has to protect them. After all, he's a Saiyan too. In silence for a moment, Gohan says that he remembers when he was a child, no matter how badly he wanted to train. His mother thought otherwise, but that didn't stop him. Then telling Trunks the androids are not invincible. Realizing this is Gohan's way of saying he will train them, a smile is brought to both of their faces. That's when Bulma shouts for her son coming through the front door. Trunks quietly requests that he stay silent about the training for now. Walking in, she says she's happy to see him. She was getting worried after he took off for Suda Town. Then asks Gohan if he was just about to leave, to which he replies yeah. Then asking him since he's still here, why not stay a bit longer? She just bought plenty of food and would like to cook them both dinner. Then as only mother's intuition could, she peeks back around the corner saying, "Oh, and you two better not be planning to go near those androids." But sure enough, a while later, Gohan's training Trunks as he powers up to his maximum. Gohan comments how his ki is very strong, just as expected of Vegeta's son. As Trunks tries to gather himself in the water, Gohan reminds him not to let his guard down. Getting back on land, Gohan offers him a small piece of cloth to dry off. Thanking him, he randomly asks him, "What kind of person was your father? I wasn't born long after he died, so I never really learned anything about him. My mother doesn't talk much about him." Gohan admits that he was often embarrassing, but he was strong and brave, and so he was proud of him. Trunks replies with, "Is that so? My mother said the same thing," bringing a silent pride to Gohan. Meanwhile, at a carnival, park goers go to board a roller coaster. When someone, well everybody, should be familiar with by now, cuts in line. A security guard comes by, saying you can't just jump the queue like that, please get back in line. Snapping, 18 asks, "Are you giving me orders?" And then making his next mistake. The guard says, "What, you think you're special or something, princess?" And 18 does that to him. Proceeding to have a good time, her and 17 ride the roller coaster, the spinny cups, the super swings. But unfortunately, Gohan and Trunks are on the way to try to ruin their fun. Seeing the general direction where the people below are running from, Gohan deduces the location of the androids. Picking out a noble steed for her brother to mount, something catches 17's eye. It looks like Gohan and Trunks have found him. This not being the first time they've met, 17 asks what they're doing here. 18 adds that she was feeling good until now, so she wants to finish them quickly. Going into his fighter stance, Gohan tells Trunks he's gonna go first. After seeing him fight, Trunks firmly believes Gohan can win. Telling his sister he didn't need her help. 18 says she was bored watching on the sidelines. She wants to do something too. Spotting Trunks in danger, Gohan goes to help. 17 goes to stop him, but he's able to make it in time to save Trunks. But now defenseless, at what cost? Now 2 versus 1, all he can do is hold Trunks and hide. Not feeling like looking for him, 17 raises his hand, getting ready to blast the entire area. The young girl from before comes wandering by, looking for her mother. 17 looks at her coldly, expressing his surprise that she survived that last attack. Gohan spots her and recognizes her immediately. She asks the android if he's the one that made Mommy disappear. And he says, "Why yes I did." and I'll do the same to you next. Coming out of hiding, Gohan shouts, "Enough!" Which seems to be just what 17 wanted, even saying aloud that he suspected he was still alive. Gohan demands he not involve a child in this. "I'm your opponent, not her." Smugly, 17 asks, "You? What makes you think you're worth my time? I promised that little girl I would create a peaceful world for her. I won't let you turn me into a liar." 17 responds, a touching sentiment, but without power. It's nothing but a fantasy. Let me show you both the cruel reality of this world. 17 takes aim at the little girl. Gohan once again yells for him to stop, but he only lets out an evil smirk as he yells, "Protect her if you can!" But as the beam approaches the girl, Gohan's not able to make it there in time, and she becomes yet another victim of the android. With tears streaming down his face, Gohan cries out, "No, God, please no!" As 17 just snickers that humans are such fragile creatures. "You filthy, soulless demons!" Powering up, Gohan vows no more. His immense power rattles the entire area. The androids can only look on in awe, as several sparks highlight Gohan's ki. It appears he's broken through his limits, all the way to Super Saiyan 2. In a complete fury, Gohan eyes down 17, saying this is the end, who smugly replies, "Okay, I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with you anyway." With only 2 attacks, Gohan's able to completely disintegrate 17. His sister can only look on in horror, wondering what Gohan has become, telling herself that this is impossible. There's nothing in Zoro's research that says Gohan could be this strong. After losing nearly everybody he's ever cared about, Gohan has achieved a completely new evolution in power. Vowing to 18 that the madness stops here, what will become of the Dragon World? Gohan's encounter with the young girl has greatly changed the future, going Super Saiyan 2 and destroying Android 17. An unknown Dragon World is born. As 18 wonders what kind of transformation Gohan has gone through, Gohan tells her to get ready, because she's next. Quickly showing 18 that she cannot match his power and speed, he angrily shouts that he'll never forgive her, and she will pay for what she's done to all of these innocent people.